Hey everyone. So as you can see, my voice is still pretty deep. Turns out I had a bit of a chest infection, so that's why my throat and chest and everything was so buggered. Today we're going to be talking about push liner brushes. And a push liner brush looks like this. It's a very flat topped, quite firm bristled brush. And most makeup companies sell these. MAC sell them. This one's by Makeup Forever. But before you rush out and go to those stores or shop online to buy them, please bear in mind that you can get these from art stores here in the UK, like Hobbycraft and things like that. You can definitely get these for a minimal amount of product. The only thing that you need to look for is that the bristles are very flat edged and that they're firm. You don't want to have too much bend here. Now, we've seen these in the stores and I've seen people use them, and people use them wrong. They're actually called a push liner brush for a reason, because a lot of people use them and they kind of try to draw a line on their eyelid or on their eyelashes, and that's not what they're for. They're called push liner because you push eyeliner into the eyelid, root of the lashes, etc. So I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can see how easy it is, because eyeliner is such a tricky thing. A lot of people don't have steady hands. They don't want to draw a line. Most of the time I hate liquid liner because I just think it's a pain in the ass to use, so I almost never use it. Because I deal a lot with the more mature person and also a lot with weddings, you need to really define the eyes without it screaming eyeliner, because oftentimes, you know, the whole purpose of eyeliner is to make the eyelashes look really thick and dark and black, or whatever color really that you want, but the emphasis should be on the lashes, not the liner. And this is where this brush comes in. So I'm going to show you how to use it, I hope. First thing that you need to do is pick a shade of eyeliner. Now this is my palette here, and this is by Trish McAvoy, and they're all liner shades. And you know, there's purples here and granite and whole different myriad of different shades here. I'm actually going to pick something. I'm actually going to pick this kind of shimmery brown one here, and I'm going to get some product on my brush, and all you do, and I'm going to try and get quite close in here, is you kind of just find your lash right at the root of it and then just push it in. Okay, that's all you do. You push right into the root of the lash and you just wiggle it, and it sort of places color. You can see that it's getting darker, but right by the root it looks like my lashes are dark. So we're just going to keep popping some color in here, and you can go right the way along your eye, exactly as I've done. You can just see that this eye is now slightly darker than that eye. And again, just really just wiggle it in to the, you know, the base of the lash. I mean, you can go outside of your eye if you want to make it more obvious. You want a thicker line, that's perfectly fine. But I think that it looks best and sexiest when it's just at the lash. Now, you can see that the lashes look really, really dark, but it doesn't scream eyeliner because it's not this really big, thick line. And you can go, as I've just said, all the way into the corner here. But I tend to prefer to keep it kind of about a third of the way in, because it just elongates the eye slightly more. And in other ways, you can wing it if you want. I never do winged eyeliner because I don't personally like it, but you can wing it, and you just turn it to the side and really just press it in, and you'll get a winged eyeliner perfectly without having to stretch your eye or, you know, draw the line like that. Now, before we end this chapter on this brush, there's somebody at the door, but I'm not going to answer it because I'm dedicated. Before that, there are a lot of people who have hooded eyes, and I'm talking whether it's a naturally occurring hooded eye or one that's acquired through age, and the hooded area, which is this bit here, tends to fall down and it covers the lid. If that happens to you and it's completely covered your lid, you know, lining your eye is pointless, because even if you can, there's a little bit of lid showing, all it's going to see is this black line, and it's going to look like you've got black eyeliner on. That's not a, you know, that's not the best look to have. You're just going to look like you've got big black eyeshadow, and that's all. So just forget it. Forget about lining your eye here. What you want to do is get this same brush and dampen it so that it's wet, so that it forms a thicker paste. You then want to get the same product and you want to pull up your eyelid like so, and you take it right into the base of the lash and wiggle it back and forth, and know that this is really attractive. And you just wiggle it. And this will give you thick, dark lashes. It will look like you've lined your eyes, but you haven't. And I do this technique on almost everyone, particularly for weddings, because it gives the thickest, darkest lashes you've seen. And then any eyeshadow just stands out even more because you've got that contrast of light and dark. So again, just pull up the eyelid so you can see where the root of the lash is and wiggle it in right onto the lashes. Just wiggle it in, and that will give you thick, dark lashes. So even if you've got hooded eyes, whatever shape eye you've got, there's always a way to line the eye, and that's how to do it. So I hope you have learned something, and if not, then, well, thanks for watching anyway. And I will see you next time, hopefully with a slightly less deep voice. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.